Hi everyone!
Ciao Picciotti e Picciotti!
Hello from Sicily!
Welcome to Sicily!
And welcome to our stories of proud Sicilians around the world. This is the 11th episode.
Yeah, a long story.
A long story is growing. So guys, we are so happy tonight. It's night in Sicily.
It's 10 p.m.
For many people is just morning, but we are so happy to introduce you two beautiful ladies. They have something in common. Both ladies, her name Eleonora.
The other thing that they have in common is the beautiful, charming face.
They come from the same side of Sicily. From the other side of Sicily, we are in Palermo. They are they come from Lentini and Lentini. Actually, one of these women is not in Sicily, is now in New York, and so we are so impassioned to introduce you. Eleonora Formica and Eleonora Micali. Buonasera!
Ciao!
Hi,
Ciao,
everybody!
Picciotti!
Ciao,
New York! Ciao ragazzi, a
so
Palermo!
fine. We are
How
so
are
fine.
you? How are you? So what about New York City now?
Yes, I'm in Brooklyn. Welcome
You're
from
in
Brooklyn, New York.
So, Eleonora, let's start with Eleonora Formica. Eleonora Formica is a friend of us. If you are following us, if you've been following us for a long time, she's one of our dearest friends. She's a tourist guide, a tour guide. She's involved in our private tours of Sicily, but she makes wonderful live broadcasts with us.
During the quarantine
During
period?
the lockdown, she was involved in beautiful episodes of Stories of Proud Sicilians and Tales of Sicily.
Tales of Sicily.
She told us the best of Sicily. Not only the best location, but also the best activities you can have in Sicily, the best food recipes. So thank you, Eleonora, for what you have done for us. It's a pleasure for us to see you again.
And thanks for this special guest tonight.
And thank you for introducing us, Eleonora Micali. So I would like you, Eleonora Formica, say something about Eleonora Micali, because I'm a poor man, a little man compared to Eleonora. She's a celebrity, so I don't want to get wrong. So say something for me, because I don't want to make any bad impression. Please, Eleonora Formica, say something about your friend Eleonora Micali.
Obviously, it's so clear that she's beautiful. I was listening to you, and I think that the slogan tonight should be "the best has to come yet," because you are thanking me because of the beautiful things that we have done, but connections and future, I think that the best has to come. And one of the most beautiful gifts that this 2020 has done to me is this priceless connection, because Eleonora, she's a bomb of power, of energy. She's a lion and a light that shines everything. She's strong and perceives her dreams with a strength that I barely have seen somewhere else. So she has inspired me a lot. As you were saying, Janka, we come both from the same area. For chance, we were in the same chat on WhatsApp, and sometimes people, they used to change they used to think that was me because I used to live in New York when she moved to New York City. So at one point I was like, I'm not Eleonora in New York now. I was over there. So at this point we connected and I said, are you the famous Eleonora of New York City? And she said, are you the famous one who used to be in New York City? And finally we had a coffee. Those coffees was a tea. Actually, we were alone. Was last September? Was it?
No,
I remember that it
October.
was freezing October, and
In Brooklyn.
we spent almost 5 hours talking without stopping, going from one topic to another. And I understood that she's amazing and she has such an interesting story. So that's why I thought to invite her in your podcast, because I'm sure that she will give us a lot of gift tonight, a lot of interesting small treasures, and this is one of the most interesting episodes actually. When I follow you, I really enjoy proud Sicilians around the world, and she is one of them.
Thank you to be here.
Thank you for being here, and thank you,
so
Eleonora,
much.
for introducing us, Eleonora Micali. It's a beautiful thing, and we
Thank
are
you so
impatient
much,
to
Eleonora. Thank you so
and
much.
we are
I will appreciate
impatient
your words.
to learn more about your story, Eleonora Micali.
We have prepared such a small interview. I know that you as well, Gianca, you have a couple of questions. So if we have to follow our questions that we prepared, obviously our guests, they know that we have prepared something. So the first question was, where were you born, Eleonora?
Okay, I'm born in Lentini. Lentini is in the eastern side of Sicily, in Siracusa province, between Catania and Siracusa. And is a small town, the town of the orange fruit, the bread, Gorgia da Lentini, the philosopher, Jacopo da Lentini, the poet and notary. And then the city gave birth to me. After this,
last but not least.
yes, of course. And I born and raised in Lentini. And when I was 18 years old, I left Sicily and I moved to Rome because there I start to follow my dream. Because when I was 4 years old, I was so convinced, and I say, when I will grow up, I will be an actress. And I was, because so many child, when they are 4 or 5 years old, they say, I want to become a dancer, actress, and director. But I wasn't so convinced. And then I think the dream it came true.
Actually, we forgot to say what's her field. I introduced her as a strong woman without focusing on the gift that she had, at least in this life. She's an excellent actress. She has been an actress for almost 20 years, and she has been on the most important stages of the theaters of Rome, Italy, and obviously we are very proud of the Greek theater of Syracuse as well. Eleonora, add something. She has worked in the cinema as well. So at one point, it seems that you chose to go on the opposite side of the world to make to change a page of your career, to go for the better. So I'm wondering, seeing that usually in this kind of podcast, the guests are second or third generation of immigrants. You are an immigrant yourself, so you're first generation. So I'm wondering how it has been difficult for you to adapt yourself in a new land. And I want to say, so that's why she has inspired me a lot. when she moved, she didn't speak a lot of English. Let's say she didn't speak English very well. And
not very well at all, nothing.
at all, at
Because
all.
I
She
was
didn't speak.
studying English. Sorry if I interrupt you, but I
No,
was studying English at the school. But you know, I think everybody knows if until you are not in the place, in the location, until the moment you cannot really learn the English language, especially American accent, English American. Like my accent is a really English American. You can understand, you know?
So, which kind of difficulties, if you had any, you have found during your moving over there?
You know, Eleonora, and everybody is online connected. Um, like I said before, when I was 18, I moved to Rome. That was the first step. And I was younger, and it was a little bit hard because you move in another place, but it's in Italy. The language is the same. You have to find some job because in the meantime, I was attending the theater academy. Of course, I worked, you know, because instead, how you do that? And I find some issue. But when I moved to New York, when I decide to do this big step in my life, because I was because it was one moment of my life where I was achieved the best level in theater. I think the high level in theater, and I did something in a movie television. But maybe you don't know, but I am the kind of actress. I wanna become a really, really better every day, better than the day before actress. Not because for me acting is my life, is my way to be in this life, you know. And when I understood in Italy in a movie I couldn't do that, I say, okay, it's time really to move on. And I decided to go in New York. And anytime I say this, when I departed, I departed con la valigia di cartone. Io lo dico sempre. Is the paper bag, but that means for me because with the no English language, the money, you know, nobody can say this is enough, this is not enough. And I move in one place where I didn't know and I didn't be before. It was bad, you know. I was a little bit scared, worried, but I really believe the life is now. You have to take action. You can feel sometimes you are not really, how can I say, you're trying to do something is really bigger than you, but you have to do that because you have to follow your dream, your life, no matter what.
I know that a lot
You're
of
right.
our
You're right.
friends
That's
are
it.
following us. First of all,
That's it.
they are writing a lot of compliments. Justin Carbone said that that's brave to go somewhere to America without knowing. Your accent is great. Eleonora, I was wondering what happened in Italy? What stopped you to move from theater to cinema? And at one point you said, you know what? Go to the moon, forget about, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go. Because we don't have every day an actress around. So we are wondering what are the difficulties in your profession?
I let you know right away. I'm gonna answer right away. Okay. next year is going to be my 20th years of my career as an actress. Mostly I did in theater, monologue, lead protagonist. I worked in Greek theater.
Congratulations.
Greek theater of Syracuse, Tindari, Paestum Temple, is so many great things. But like I said before, I'm the kind of actress I wanna be better, because I wanna be better as an artist and as a human being, and that's they are connected. And in 2011, that's happened to me in my life. It was one moment of really, I don't know if the bad words, bad is the right words for describe that moment. But you know, I think life is a cycle. One cycle is born, is
Grow up.
grow up, and then he's gonna be death, you know, because then he's gonna rebirth again, and this start another cycle. And when I understood, because in a movie I did so many audition for the lead role for a movie, and I did the first audition, the callback is all this step, and the director says, "Oh, you are so great, you are the lead protagonist," blah blah blah. The director said to me, you're gonna be the lead protagonist. And then before they started to shoot the film, they call me, and that's happened to me several times. They call me, you know, the production, blah blah blah, you know. I think, and I want to be honestly, because I'm a so straight person, this is my personality. And in Italy, what's really missing is the meritocracy. That's the point, because I think you have to work because you deserve it, because you are a professional artist, because you are a professional actress, a professional dancer, depends what is your field, but you have to work for your talent. No, because I know you, or because for other things, you know. And in that moment, it was a longer. Why are you laughing, Eleonora?
Because I said other things, you know what I mean? We don't have to extend. We have smart public here, let's say. Smart friends here.
In that moment, I say, it was a longer reflection about my life, and I evaluate everything. I say, okay, in theater, I achieved at the high level. And I really understood I couldn't do that the same in a film, but not by me, because the system. I say, sai che c'è? Mini value, stop! Ho detto mini value, cioè nel senso, I say, okay, for me it's gonna be really, really harsh, because it was harsh time in my life, you know. Because when I decided, I say, oh my God, bah, I say, I want to grow up. I never stopped my dream. And you have to know, that's really encourage me, really give me that power to pursuing my dream, and never give up is my faith in Buddhism, because I'm Buddhist member, and the life is now. The past is a past, bring you in this life, in this moment, but you have to take action. You have to grow up, move on.
You're right.
I guess you're right.
I think
you're
this
right.
is so right. This is so right. This is the best philosophy ever. Everybody has to experience the life now, not thinking about the past, not the future. So, and this is the best. This is the best, because I think that we are here in this life, in this planet, to experience what I don't know, if you believe in God, if you believe in destiny, what the soul, our soul, has planned to experience for us. So you are absolutely right.
I tell you something. The life and everything start with us and finish with us. If we do something and we pursue our goals, dreams, whatever it is, and working and never give up, you can make it real. That's the point. And I remember when I decided, because my life, I told you before, is like is a movie.
Like a
also
movie.
when I am out of the stage, is the same things, you know. And I was telling something I forgot. Oh my gosh.
Eleonora, I was in the don't worry. I was reading Francis Badalamenti. He's saying Italian immigrants all have a story in their lives. God bless America and all Sicilian lovers. Talking about that, you said that life is now. Now I wanted to open a small parenthesis about linguistic, because, you know, my field, my university was in languages and literature. So in theory, I should teach, but practically I'm a tourist guide. All of our friends are following us. We know very well, because all of us, we speak very well Sicilian, Eleonora as well. In Sicilian, just tell me if it's true or not, confirm, we don't have a future pet. We don't have a future.
You're right.
So when we have to talk about a project, something that has to happen tomorrow or next week, or I don't know, they have in English will or I'm going to, while in Sicilian dialect, future doesn't exist. So I think that is one of the most interesting languages, because when we talk about the future, they are wondering, so how do they use the future? How can we express the idea of future in Sicilian? It's very simple. We use the present. So tomorrow I go to the cinema. Next year I go to New York City. We just talk at the present moment, even if it's an action that has to come. So now you learned something about Sicilian language, but I'm sure that Eleonora, who speaks Sicilian very well, maybe do you have something to share with us?
Certo che parlo siciliano buono, ma ti pare? Scusa, allora, what happened to me is this, no? When I'm in New York, and sometimes I speak in Italian with the New Yorkers people. When I am with the Italian people, I speak in English. Okay, sometimes per finire cilla, perché mi confondi, io parlo siciliano e mi subito, no?
Brava!
Comunque, parlo siciliano e quindi uno subito si fa capire, no? And we have also our facial expression, no? That is, so, okay, I was, okay, something came in my mind, like, cuti pigli da simigli. O ti mangi sta minescia o ti ettera la finescia. And this is è un detto. How do you say in English i detti, Eleonora? How do you say in English?
Proverbs.
Okay.
Yes.
Camminando, ma vai toccando.
But this is not like a proverb. This is a minaglia. That is like we have to guess what, but it's a tricky, because it's like with a double sense, let's say.
Yes.
So walking, I'm going to touch it.
But it's the pocket. It's the pocket.
Camminando ma vai toccando. It's the
pocket.
This
is a riddle. This is a riddle.
A riddle. Yeah.
A riddle.
And then I have another things. Oggi è domenica, ci tagliamo la testa a Minico. Minico non c'è, ci tagliamo un re è malato, ci tagliamo un soldato è a guerra, tutti con culo in terra.
Questa la diceva mia nonna, quando ero piccola erano anni che non la sentivo.
Anch'io,
Brava.
7 years.
Brava.
Thank you
Ma
for sharing.
come siamo misa pignata? A calama pignata, mangiare. How do you do? How do you do?
Eleonora,
Do you
Went to lunch.
please, don't let me think about the food. Oh my God. Please, please.
Don't complain because it's in New York City and New York City is the best city in the world.
Not
Of
now,
course.
not now.
Do you cook over there?
Of course, I'm Italian, I'm Sicilian. You imagine a life without cooking? Is impossible.
Impossible.
Is
It
impossible.
would be an empty life.
Yeah. Okay, I'm cooking, but you have to know, in my family, I'm the worst one. They
Oh.
say, my
Why?
family
They say.
They
But-
say.
but American people says you are Miss Chef. Did you see the difference? You know, you can understand a little bit. But by the way, I want to tell you, if I can, I have one dishes is my favorite Sicilian dishes. Ok, lo racconto in siciliano o in inglese? Come
Ah,
raccontare?
siciliano, se non lo capiscono non mangiano.
Prima in Siciliano, first in Sicilian and then in English, because
E poi in
a
English,
lot
ok.
of people, a lot of our followers understand Sicilian.
Perfetto, e allora piglia la pignata, la metti sopra il fuoco, ci metti un po' di olio, lo fai guarire anticchia anticchia, poi piglia la cipollata nica nica, ci ne metti che ti piace a te, se ti piace i sapori forti ci ne metti assai, se ti piace i sapori picca ci ne metti più picca, la fai tutta a diventare quindi bella rosolata. Poi la pancetta affumicata, assolutamente affumicata perché sennò si questo piatto. La fai rosolare magari chidda, dopo pigli un velo di pistacchio. I cristiani dicono, ma chi è questo velo di pistacchio? Il velo di powder, del pistachio powder, o velo di pistacchio, o comunque il pistacchio a granella, e quindi fai amalgamare tutto quanto. Dopo ci metti la panna da cucina prettamente chef, a marca chef, non vogliamo fare pubblicità subliminale, ma a fare per forza. Quindi fai amalgamare tutte cose e poi, siccome a me mi piace mangiare piccante, quindi ci metto un po' di peperoncino rosso.
E chi
dopo-
mangi? E chi mangi? And now translated in English. Now translated in
Ora
English.
andiamo con l'inglese. La voglio tradurre in
so the
inglese.
recipe that Eleonora loves the most is a pasta with pistachio.
Okay.
So you take your pot, you put a little bit of oil, you cut the onion little pieces, nica. And then if you like a lot of onion, you put a lot of onion. If you don't like strong taste, you put just a little bit. It's up to you. When the onion becomes like gold, then you put the pistachio powder. And then at the end, the cream, chef brand, even if we don't have to make a publicity, but Eleonora loves chef. It's like a brand of Italy, of an Italian cream for pasta. And then you cook the pasta, you put the pasta inside. She likes spicy, a little bit of red chili pepper on the top. Mwah!
E dopo sai chi c'è?
And look what you eat.
Dopo sai chi c'è? Ti saluto. Dopo di chi
Ti saluto per i figo. After that,
Ti
you
saluto
take
per
a
i
nap.
figo.
There is the siesta after that.
Guys, try
Io
this
voglio salutare la
recipe
mia cara amica Elena Romano che ci sta seguendo anche lei. E
Ciao,
poi,
Elena.
Ciao Elena.
E poi stavo dando un'occhiata a tutti questi messaggi, ma stavo pensando, ma perché non facciamo delle puntate in cui insegniamo il siciliano? Perché a me l'hanno chiesto in tanti, ma così li
Anche a
becchiamo
noi.
tutti insieme.
Anche
Io
a
mi sto
noi.
specializzando, ho comprato un
I'm
sacco di
ready.
libri di grammatica siciliana per americani perché sto
Many
insegnando ai
people.
bambini la lingua italiana e quindi sono di
Let's speak in English. Leonora, let's speak in English or in Sicilian, because if you speak Italian, they don't understand. So
Ok,
a lot
sorry, I
of people ask us to teach Sicilian. That's the
I
question.
switched.
So
I'm sorry. So what's
we are planning some Sicilian classes, some
Yes.
Sicilian courses.
Maybe.
So not Italian, guys. We don't care about
No, I was
Italian.
wondering
We are
because
proud Sicilian, and we want to spread the Sicilian culture all around the world. So in the next weeks, in the next months, we will make some Sicilian courses just for you. If you have any questions, any doubt, Eleonora will be your teacher. Eleonora
I
Formica.
couldn't believe that there are so many books about Sicilian grammar explained to Americans, because I found some, but it's Italian Sicilian, and now I'm studying how to explain a Sicilian language to Americans, because so many people, they are asking me. So I'm just starting, but actually talking in Sicilian, it's quite natural for us. So this is one of our way to keep a Sicilian culture alive, obviously.
It's a great idea.
This is a great idea, and Eleonora, you are giving me the opportunity, the possibility to ask Eleonora Micali something special, something that's very important for me, for us, for all the community of Sicilians around the world. Eleonora Micali, I read your biography. I studied your career, and I was so interested. I was wondering about a particular play, Una donna fantasiusa. I read that, how do you say, a collection of anecdotes about your Sicilian heritage, your Sicilian story, your Sicilian childhood, when you were talking, when you were listening to your grandmother. And so my question is, I think you are one of the best ambassador of the Sicilian culture in the United States. I read in your biography the word Sicilianity. Leonardo Sciascia was a great novelist, one of the most brilliant minds that Sicily ever made. Leonardo Sciascia invented the word Sicilianity. Sicilianity, it's not possible to translate what Sicilian means, because it's more than a word. It's about 1,000 words in the same word. It means our mindset, our humor, our culture, our way to be, our style.
Yeah.
And so my question is, Eleonora, first of all, thank you for doing this. Thank you for promoting Sicilianity around the world. But what does it mean for you, Sicilianity? I know that's a hard question, but
yes, I know.
Tell me what you think about Sicilianity.
I tell you something. When I decided to move to New York, and I was wondering what I had to prepare as an artist, as an actress, to bring in New York. I was wondering, okay, I take some from Pirandello, Verga, blah, blah, blah. Then I say, no, I have to bring something is really belong to me, Eleonora Micali, but not because my life is better than the other life, but because my life is I wanna title a little bit special, because then I say, if I want to go in New York and I bring something they know already, is what can I do? And in the meantime, in this long reflection about my life, I really understood my mission in this life is really to bring our Sicilianity, our way to think, our way to act, our way to live our life, our passionate heart, our culture to bring this in wherever in the world alive, because this is my mission. I don't want our roots, they're gonna be loose. I don't want that. And that's why I really understood as an actress that it was my mission. That's why then is Stefano Maria Palmitessa, my director, author. He wrote by my anecdote, gave it to him, the dramaturgy for the theater, Una donna fantasiusa, un nonologo. And I dedicate that to my grandmother, because she was smaller human like me, because but she was so strong, wonderful person. It was a really great person with a I don't find the right words, with the life really unpredictable, a hard life. And I was feeling to give to her this honor, you know, and bring it to her in wherever in the world. And you have to know this Una donna fantasiosa, un monologo is a comic, obviously, because it comes from the drama, because in my family we are so dramatic. We are so dramatic. We love theater, and we do drama for everything, you know. And that's why it's really, they inspire me, my family, my mother, my father, everybody, my grandmother. And Una donna fantasiosa, un monologo, it is performed in Italian, Sicilian language, and other dialect, because I speak in a different dialect. And when we did here in New York, because it was so successfully, we did it with the subtitles. But I want to say something. Mostly of the audience, because this Una donna fantasiosa is not just for Italian American or Italian immigrants. It's for the many generation, but it is opened also for any culture. You know, somebody is really interested to understand Sicilian people. You can come to see the show, and mostly of them, because they were so American also, they say, oh my God, after two phrases, we really forget about the subtitles, and we were so concentrated on you, in your expression, because, okay, we didn't understand every word, but we understand the sense, the means.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Posso dire una cosa? Siccome stai parlando in inglese, mi stanno rizzando magari i canni, scusate, ma voleva dire di chi proprio veramente.
She has good bombs because of her English now.
Oh my,
Amazing.
It's like exercise. I'm so
Good.
I think Sicily is a great source of inspiration. So
Amazing.
I don't know how to translate Sicilianity, but we have this source inside, and it's difficult to say in words. But I think more or less all Sicilians are inspired by a wonderful land. So Eleonora Micali is the sample, is the evidence of what Sicily is. Not only a beautiful land, but a fruitful land. It's
sorry.
No. Go ahead. Don't worry.
I'm so proud to be Sicilian, and in New York, when I talk with the people, because I have such a sense of humor, because my life, it was a little bit harsh, And but I'm so positive. I think, we have to move on. We have to take action, blah blah blah. And when I talk with the people in New York, I say, I start to talk, they say, "You are not American." Oh shit! Oh my God!
How did
And
they
they
know
say,
that?
and I say, "Guess where I come from?" And they say, "I don't know, maybe Italian." No, 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 no. I'm Sicilian, not Italian.
I'm
And they
Sicilian.
started to laughing because they know this kind of joke, and that's it.
If you think about it, it's such an amazing island. We have the highest active volcano. We are surrounded by the most beautiful beaches of the Mediterranean Sea. We have archaeology. We have almost 10,000 years of history. As now is the touristic guide who is talking. If we have to open a small parenthesis, 62 sites of UNESCO, they belong to Italy, and 10 of them are in Sicily. So, I'm sorry, the 10% of them, 17 are in
10%.
Sicily. So we can say that we own the 10% of the beauty of the world. How can't we be proud of being Sicilian? And everybody, each one of us is working on preserving the Sicilianity. Eleonora being an actress, me as a tourist guide, and you guys with the amazing job that you are doing, trying to connect all of the Siculo Americans around the world and trying to keep our DNA alive, because we feel part of a big family. We are special. And
That's what I.
talking about special things, today is Santa Lucia, so I want to take advantage to say auguri mamma, because today is her name day. Her name is Lucia.
Oh,
Auguri.
auguri.
Thank you. And talking about a tradition, I know that you have a special tradition over there in Palermo, as we have on the other side of the island in Syracuse and the surrounding area, a different type of tradition. So maybe our friends who are following, guys, what do you do in Palermo for Santa Lucia's Day?
Don't touch. She's dangerous. She's dangerous. I can read her mind. Don't touch it.
Questa è la mia, senza cioccolato.
Dangerous. Buona. La
You I don't know.
Guys,
Can I have one delivery to New York?
What did you put inside?
Can you see it? So this is one of the most delicious desserts here in Sicily. It's unbelievable because this is just wheat, frumento. What Sicilian housewives can make something special, something unbelievable, because it's so yummy, so delicious. We have two versions.
Do you know why today?
No, but let me say the name. This is Cuccia. C-U-C-C-I-A.
I'm going to write in the comments.
Thank you.
And it's a specialty in Sicily. In Sicily, we also share another excellence. We only make arancine or arancini, no matter what they say, because it's a whole challenge. I don't mind.
Look at Eleonora, Ellie.
I said both, okay? I don't say one is better than the other. Arancini or arancine. No matter what.
I forgive you.
Don't open this.
So guys, following the tradition, we don't have any bread, any pasta on December 13 for the celebration of Santa Lucia. We don't have nothing than pasta and bread, but arancini or arancine and cuccia. So I think it's a great combination because you can you can survive with arancini for a long time, and then you can have a great dessert at the end of the lunch or the dinner. And Eleonora, would you like to say something about Santa Lucia?
Maybe our friends, they don't know what about this tradition, from where it comes from. Seeing that Eleonora, she's in New York, maybe we can start to spread our Sicilianity all over. And from next year on, we will have Santa Lucia's parties. Actually, I want to say hi to the Santa Lucia committee from Omaha, and I wanted
Hello,
to
Sherry
say
and Carmelita.
hi to Sherry, Carmelita, and all of our friends. Actually, we built together an important international association. It's called Carlentini Omaha Sister Cities, and we are working together in a lot of goals. And so thank you for being always by my side, and the opposite, I'm by their side. This tradition comes from a legend, or maybe it's a true story. After a long period of scarcity in Sicily, people, they were dying because they were hungry and there was no food in their tables. And suddenly, the day of Santa Lucia, that is the shortest day of the year, when we have less light during the year. So that's why from there comes the tradition to dedicate this day to the center of the light and of the sight, from the Latin lux lucis, that means light. And it seems that in Sicily suddenly arrived a boat completely empty. There was nobody inside this boat, but was full of wheat. And this boat arrived in Syracuse. And from this moment on, the people, they were so hungry that they couldn't wait to make the flour and work the wheat. So because of that scarcity, they started cooking immediately the wheat in salty, and after that even sweet version. So we have both recipes nowadays, so with ricotta, with chocolate, and in Palermo this tradition has been developed into the famous rice balls, so that's why you eat mostly arancini, while in Syracuse they make cuccia. If we have someone from Syracuse, just tell me if I'm fine, if I'm correct, because Lentini and Carlentini, even if we are in the province of Syracuse, we don't find those traditions. Let's say we don't make cuccia or something. In our villages, the kids, they don't receive toys while they will wait for Christmas for that, or they had the 1st and the 2nd of November. So each little city and village in Sicily, it's a encyclopedia of traditions, recipes, way to do. That's very interesting. And opening another small parenthesis, obviously for us coming from Lentini and Carlentini, this is a special day because today is the 30th anniversary of the strong earthquake that we had the 13th of December 1990. 5.8 of Richter scale, was very strong, and in Carlentini 12 people died. So for us this was I was a child, I remember it. Do you remember, Eleonora? You
Of
were
course, I was a child.
were you in
More or less
Lentini at the time?
your age, more or less your age, I don't know, but that's okay. We take a
We
secret
both
about that. We take a secret about that. And now I remember really well because it was in the middle of the night, like 1:30 a.m. in the night, and I was sleeping, and I heard so much noising, people running, screaming, and then I woke up, and I remember my mother. She was in the
Staircase.
yes, and I thought to her, what happened? Say, no, nothing, because she tried protect me. But then also we remained that night at home. But many people, I remember, they took a car, they went in some place in Lentini, like in an aisle, no, because to be a little bit too protected, because Lentini and the Carlentini, the house, they are so close. So, you know, Eleonora, and
They're attached one to the other. I remember I was quite between 4 and 5 years old. I just remember that my mother took us with the pajamas and we moved to the countryside. All the cousins and the sisters and the brothers of the uncles and aunts, and we spent almost 1 month over there. We were like 60 people in a house of 3 bedrooms. I just remember a lot of fun at the time because I was so young and we spent so many weeks over there.
Sorry, Eleonora, we don't see you.
We don't see you.
You zoomed the image.
You zoomed the image. We cannot see you.
Hai
I
zoomato
see
l'immagine.
her.
Now
No?
I see her.
No.
you cannot see me?
I see
No, no.
you.
Vediamo la palla di Natale.
No, io ti vedo.
Okay. Okay, you don't see me. I have to be more in the center.
È zoomato. Hai
ve-
premuto lo zoom.
Ti vediamo zoomata.
Okay.
Forse vedi,
Now
Prova
do
ad
you see?
uscire e a rientrare, secondo me.
Okay.
Anyway,
I
let's
try.
talk about the future. Let's talk about your future plans, Eleonora. So you, sì, Eleonora Micali, sorry.
Ele, we have to say Ele.
So Ele, you made Una donna fantasiusa, first
un monologo.
part
Un
one,
monologo.
un nonologo. Then you made Una donna fantasiusa, part
Un
2.
manatologo is
Un manatologo.
written and directed even from Stefano Maria Palmitessa. We are
Yeah.
so this deep collaboration, and now I'm working in to write down the other event about when I was living in London, because in between when I came in New York the first 2 times, 2013 and 2014, and then when I moved permanently in New York in 2017, in the middle, I was living in London and in Malta. And now I write down a lot of events about London, and I'm going to send it to Stefano. And Stefano is going to make the 3rd monologue, Una donna fantasiusa, un Londonologo.
Wow.
And these, because I didn't tell. The first I told to everybody it is in Italian, Sicilian language, and the other dialect. The second is in Italian, in English, in Sicilian language, because that's is my color, no? And the other dialect. The third is gonna be all in English.
Oh.
Wow.
The
All
third
in
is gonna be all
English.
in English, because
All in English.
the artist is a grow up.
Wow.
Good.
And
But we are going to make subtitles in Sicilian for you.
yeah, of course. And all the first 2, they are with the subtitle in English. The third, we don't do the subtitles because I will perform just in English. But I have another really big project we work on, me and my director, screenwriter, me and Stefano Maria Palmitessa, because we are so proud about this monologue, because they were successfully wherever we bring them. And Stefano wrote the screenplay for Netflix. Is trilogy, is right?
Yeah.
Trilogy.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I'm joking. I know he's right, but I do because I want to know if you know. That's why. And it's going to be a trilogy. the first season is gonna be based in the La Donna Fantasiusa and Manatologos. It will be based in New York, and the series is gonna be performed in Sicilian, in Italian, in English, in all the languages belong to me. The second season is gonna be based in Italy, in Sicily, because we go back where this Donna Fantasiusa came from, you know.
Oh,
And
it reminds me something special. I'm thinking about another trilogy. I'm thinking about the Godfather trilogy.
trilogy is, and the third one is gonna be, the third season is gonna be based in London, and
Uh-huh.
everything is biographic, no, because it is belonging to my life. But this is a really big project we work on, and we have a contact with the production. We do a lot of work, and if maybe someone is connected right now and you want to be a partner in this big project, why not? Contact me.
So, guys.
Let me share the Eleonora contact.
Yeah.
And
So this,
So
I
this is
wanna,
the website,
This is the
eleonoramicali.com. And you can also
yes,
write.
and Eleonora,
yeah, you can
Eleonora
contact
Micali.
Eleonora and be part of this project. So it's
Eh.
your opportunity, guys, to be popular.
Bianca and Rosella, Eleonora, I want to tell you, this project for Netflix and also the monologue for theater is nothing to like, oh my God, I want to be, I want to be like a, is nothing
It's
is
not
belong
about
to,
ego. It's not
yes,
about
it is
ego.
nothing to belong in my ego, because I don't care about that. And I killed already my ego long time ago. And yes, because it was really boring, and I killed already my ego long time ago. But it really belonged to my mission to bring our Sicilianity in the world. And I tell you something, the focus about the screenplay, the series, is gonna be in this artist actress come to from Sicily, Italy, and immerse herself in New York, in America, in this new community. Is this kind of emigration. The view is from the view as an artist, and the focus is gonna be not like, because this I want to tell this, because anytime when somebody produces some film series belonging to Sicily, they anytime show just the mafia.
Yeah.
And I'm so serious about this. In this series, the focus is gonna be in all the rest there is in Sicily.
The
Yeah.
talent.
And the mafia, because Sicily is not just a mafia. There are so many things: culture, nature, food, people, everything.
Talent.
Yeah, but we know this is an old story.
Yeah.
But
But
we used to say mafia doesn't exist as you imagine in the movie, in The Godfather. This is not mafia. Mafia now is in other areas, in other fields. Mafia, it's corruption, is in the government, is in the parliament, not on the street anymore. So everybody knows. All the people who visited Sicily in the last years already know that mafia doesn't exist anymore as you know, as you
can imagine.
Yeah,
but
everything has changed.
Gianca, is important to do in this way, because is the movie, the film is that's show in the world,
Yeah.
and present in the world, Sicilian mafia,
Yeah.
Campania, Camorra. is not just like that. And I would like to tell, because because we have to highlight what the most important things we have, and there are a lot of things to show to the world. That's the point.
You are right.
But the most important thing is that times are changed. People use internet. People used to travel. People get experiences, and so now these stereotypes are over. So fortunately, a lot of people came to Sicily, visited Sicily, and they realized that everything has changed. Of course, mafia still exists, but not only in Sicily or in Italy.
All around the
all
world.
around the world. We are talking about
the big power,
big companies. We are talking about big powers, not the micro criminality. That kind of mafia doesn't exist anymore. So if you think about the gun, the Sicilian lupara, or if you think about the man with the cupola, with the Sicilian hat, you don't meet them anymore on the street, walking on the street. But everything has different connotation now. Mafia has a different skin, and so I thank Eleonora for this great job. Everybody in our little position has to do something to promote the best of Sicily. We are tour operator, as you know. We try to promote the best of our beloved island. Eleonora as an actress, Eleonora Formica as a tour guide. Everybody makes his best to show
the best of Sicily,
a different image of Sicily. As you said, Eleonora Micali, Sicily is not only mafia. Yes, China is not only Chinese mafia, as I don't know, all the countries have their own mafia, but Sicily, fortunately, has many other positive things to balance. So we overcome that shit, because that's a shit, and we have more beautiful things. We can be proud of the food, of the culture, of the heritage, and so we don't care about mafia. I know that The Godfather was a masterpiece, but made a lot of bad damages, because a lot of people still think about Sicily just like mafia. But fortunately, times are changing, and the people have the possibility to understand, to realize what Sicily is. And so people use internet, they use socials, and they realize that we are in a beautiful island with beautiful people like Eleonora and Eleonora. And so
Actually,
we are smiling. Our heart, our soul is full of positive emotions, and good vibes.
Yes, and our mission
is your same mission. We have the same mission. And sorry, Rosella.
No, this is true.
And so we are so happy, so proud to have created this beautiful community. I'm sorry because I don't see Eleonora.
But I can see that on Facebook she's right. I don't know why we cannot see her.
I should ask her feedback.
But she's okay. Yes, she's okay.
It seems like our screen, our display got crazy, drove crazy.
But
because
on Facebook,
we don't see Eleonora's face. But if Facebook's okay.
Eleonora?
No,
Eleonora
Formica.
Yeah. So let's go ahead.
Ele, I would like to listen something from you.
Yeah.
Could you please share something with us?
Okay. Do you wanna listen something about one of the monologue?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Would be great.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
I'm okay. I'm thinking one extract
Can you see
from
me
the.
now?
Yes,
Yeah,
now
Eleonora.
we
I
see
Yes.
was
you.
Now,
trying to do like this to do not interrupt you, and then I was like, why they're not considering me? Now I understood why. No, I was sorry, Eleanor. I didn't want to stop you or interrupt you. I just arrived and I was like, hey, here I am. No, I wanted to say to Bianca that I feel safer nowadays here in Sicily rather than when I go abroad. That now that we are knowing Eleonora better, I would like to officially ask her if she wants to be honored member of the association Lentini Omaha Sister City, where I'm the president,
Wow.
it
because
would be amazing.
you deserve it, because you are the real personification of a dream that can become true because of your strength. And I think that you will be one of the most important personalities who can inspire other people to perceive their own dreams.
I, I'm so without of words. I'm so
So
like, and that is really impossible happen to me. It's just in a few cases I'm without of
Don't
words,
worry, Elle. You're
Yes,
speechless now, but I just say officially ask you to play something from your monologue. So I give you the word now.
okay, I answer to Eleonora. Eleonora, really, thank you so much. I'm so honored to receive this.
she has nowadays she's an American citizen because she deserves it because of
Yeah,
extraordinary talent.
Yes,
So
I
yeah.
got my green card for my extraordinary ability as an actress, and that's it was a long story, long drama,
but you did it.
long years, but I was so determined. I did the impossible, the impossible
Possible.
possible. But now they asked to me to say something about from my monologue. Okay, I wanna. But it's gonna be in Sicilian. That's okay. I think that's okay,
Of
Yes, of
no?
course,
course.
people are waiting for
I
this.
know, but it's like I like to do like this. It's okay. This is personality, and
Everybody looks forward. Go,
yes,
please.
and okay. In the Manatologo, there is one extract when I came in Sicily
Non
the
funziona.
first time after I moved in New York in 2017. After 1 year, I get back in Sicily to visit my family, and e ora comincio a raccontarlo in siciliano. Quindi arrivo a Lentini e mia mamma è tutta molto razionale. Io infatti la chiamo la marescialla, proprio perché per questo temperamento freddo, razionale. Io arrivo a Lentini, mi sento un po' strana, vado in bagno, mi era arrivato il ciclo. Niente, inizio a guardare nel beauty case in finestra, non trovo gli assorbenti, oddio, come faccio? Era di sera, come faccio? Mamma, dal bagno e lei stava in cucina. Mamma, mamma, chi c'è? Chi vuoi? Io, vieni cagata a dire una cosa. Stai venendo. Arrivai, chi c'è? Niente, io di cose e non hai l'assorbente. Figli di chi si nella finestra che mi ha dato la signora Nina che ci rese sa figlia che trova agli ospitali. Apro l'assorbente ed era, me lo provo, mi guarda allo specchio, un pozzo ragazzi che non vi dico, parevo Rocco Siffredi. E ci dico, ma chi è sto cosa? Ci faccio, ma tu ti immagini, ma chi è sto cosa che pare che hai un pannolone come quando era mica che i Pampers? Ma tu ti immagini se mi metto sto cose, i cristiani che mi virono, che può morire? E lei, e che può morire? Come si consola l'attrice?
Come si guntava l'attrice.
Come si contò l'attrice. Mia mamma è un personaggio. She's a real character.
Another one, please. Another one, please.
Another one.
But let me say that that's just the how do you say an autobiography story. So all your plays, all your
Anecdotes.
screenplays can come from the real life. So that's so important.
Everything is really happening to me in my life. Then Stefano, my author director, he make a dramaturgy for theater or screenplay for a movie, you know, because when I tell the story like this, that's okay. But when you are in theater, because he's a monologue, he wrote in a way, you know, is gonna be really understood from everybody. And this is from the Manatologo, because it's when I went in Sicily the first time after one time in New York. And
so say again, so that's the Donna Fantasiosa Part 2, Manatologo. Okay.
From the nonologo,
don't be shy, please.
Oh my God! No, you don't know, but I was a so shy little girl when I was a child. That is my personality. But you know, theater gives to you that's kind of you can manage and take. How do you say? You can manage your shine, you know. But that's okay. Okay, we go back to the nonologo. When I was 13, something like that, my hero, it was Grecia Colmenares. Do you know?
Wow.
Yeah,
sure.
The blonde one.
It was the
perfect lady for Janka.
90 something. Grecia Colmenares, it was my hero. I want to become an actress like her. She became famous in Italy for the telenovelas, Topazzo, Maria Passione. And what I did, I called in Argentina because I want to talk with her. Wow. I called in Argentina. I talked with her husband, and they said, I am a fan, blah, blah, blah. And they told me, no, she's in the set, she's shooting, blah, blah. Okay, I call you back. Nel frattempo, che io ci rissi, ti richiama Tonna, dopo la telefonata che avevo fatto in Argentina, arrivò una bolletta da luci, 500.000 lire. Ragazzi, mia mamma mi stava ammazzando.
Era meglio che ti pigliavi l'aereo. Era meglio cacciavi con l'aereo.
Perché nel monologo faccio tutta la scena, no? Faccio prima il 5, poi faccio così, e poi c'è 500.000 lire di telefono e mia madre, io ti pisci, io ti ammazzo, io ti reso la vita, io te la levo.
But this is so funny. You have to
This is my family. You imagine?
This is Sicilianity.
So try to translate the last sentence.
The last sentence is beautiful.
Yes.
So
I give you the life.
I give you the life and I kill you. I am in the position to kill you.
Yes,
because I'm your mother and I can kill you.
You did you
I made you, I gave you, I take your life back.
I deliver you and I get you back, you know?
That's your mother, right?
This is from the nonologo. And the people, Eleonora, she saw both the registration and they are so nice, really. I love it.
With an interesting sense of humor as well.
Are you planning to perform this monologo and manatologo. So Donna Fantasiosa Part 1 and 2 again for American friends.
Of course.
How can they watch you? How can they see you during your performance?
Actually, I would like to open a new idea. Seeing that now, as an association, we are trying to connect with other association in the United States. So I would like to ask to some of our friends here connected, if they are part of association all over in the United States. Actually, we can keep in touch because we have a lot of interest goals among them, Sicilian language, etc. And one of our other goals is to share Sicilian art talents, so actors, singers, and so on, so we can manage shows around. Actually, she will go to Omaha. I really hope that when this parentheses will be closed and we will be able to go back to the theater and to enjoy our passions. So Eleonora, she will go to visit our Sicilian community over there. And the same if we can share on the opposite side, so hosting some guests from LA, San Francisco, wherever, to Omaha or to Sicily, and then we go back over there. So we are trying to connect, first of all, among associations. And then she performs in New York, I think, in some theaters as well. Eleonora, I don't remember the names, but you told me about that.
I did in the venue, the Federation Italian American Organization in Brooklyn. Bensonhurst is the Italian area. And I did a Casa Italiana Zerilli Marimò in Manhattan. It's a really big center, also Italian American. I did the Lincoln Center campus in Fordham University. And we did a Festival di Matera last year. We did a Festival at Teatro Kairos in Rome. We did it in other places in Rome, in Puglia. And then now we have for this 2020, we plan our tour with both of the show. In Italy and wherever in America, because this is a can go in Australia, Germany, wherever, because it belong to Italian Sicilian immigrant.
Yeah. So let's hope this pandemic, this crazy time, will be over soon. To give all the people the possibility to see you, to enjoy your performance soon.
I want to tell you something, because I think before you try to ask me where you can see some of the performance, in my website, www.eleonoramicali.com, is really full of my stuff, and there is also the video gallery. You can go there and you find the trailer, because obviously we can put all the show over there, because you have to come to see me in person.
Sure.
And of course, and there they can find everything, Donna Fantasiusa, nonologo, manatologo, video gallery, all the show, photo gallery. There are also my social media, Instagram, Facebook, wherever if they want, they can follow me up. And bio, everything is over there. Press review is important, press review. And they can find everything over there.
So guys, don't miss this opportunity. Go right now on eleonoramicali.com, and you can have a lot of previews of her performance. But everybody has to cross the fingers, because everybody has to pray for this situation to be over and to assist to enjoy Eleonora's performance live. This is the most important thing for an actress. Don't forget it. So
for the theater, especially because
For the
Yes.
theater.
we need the real audience. You cannot do
Yeah.
by Zoom, whatever, because for the monologue, you need the reaction from the audience, because
Sure.
I'm working with them.
Yes,
This
sure.
is the question I should made a few minutes ago, but it's so stupid. It's so how do you say, not interesting. But what does it represent for you, audience, Leonora?
Yeah, okay. When you work on theater and you come from a theater, is you work with the audience. You doesn't work with yourself, because if I go on the stage and I do the show for me, or I'm not really connected with them, I'm acting. But you need to be real.
Yeah.
Edoardo diceva: devi recitare senza recitare, cioè recitare senza che reciti. Quindi che significa? Che essere vera, you have to be true. And for especially for them, because if is the show is 4 or 5 people, but is also is connected with the audience, because the audience, the same show every night is different, because the
It's
audience is
different.
different. One time he's cold, and one time he's warm, one time he's really passionate, you know. And especially for me as a monologuist, and I need the audience because I work with them. It's like a ping
Someone
pong.
says, yeah, someone says that
I launch the
show,
ball and they send to me back, you know. Is this
yeah,
the
You're right.
in somehow show and life are very connected, and sometimes show is more real than life, and
of course.
so as life changes every day, also show changes every day, because we are alive, we are
We are
not
Because
alive and we're
fake.
all different.
because
Yeah.
the show also grow up with you, because
With
if
you.
you
Yeah.
grow as a human being, is connected with your side as an artist. If
Yeah,
that's you grow also as an artist. Is
yeah,
nothing is divided, but is something is really belong.
that's great.
I can say that it's the same for us with our Sicily lovers in
Yeah,
this community.
yeah,
We can feel their positive vibes, their love, and they recharge our soul every time. That's why we decide to do all these live broadcasts from Sicily. And
and they are the only reason why we do it. Not for money, not for business, not for to be, I just say, celebrities. We do it because we feel the Sicilianity inside, and when we get back the same passion from our followers, and sometimes it's incredible because we are talking about second or third or fourth generation Sicilians, Americans, so
but they are
not
proud.
people who were born in Sicily, and this is amazing. So if I talk to someone who was born in Canada and speaks Sicilian and he feels like a Sicilian, this is priceless for us, and that's the reason why we do it. So thank you for doing this, Eleonora, and Eleonora for Mika too, because
Welcome.
you are the best.
Connections.
You are the best. You are the evidence that this job really works, and we are amazed and speechless now. I
Above
don't
all,
want
now
to
that
say
we are
nothing more.
that above all, now that we are forced to be divided, that's thanks to technology. That's a unique way to be connected, to be closer.
I think we are never divided. If we are human beings, we are not divided.
They are forcing us
Machines
to
are
be
divided.
divided.
Robots, machines, automatic devices are divided, not human beings. The human beings are always connected because we are not connected in with our flesh, with our bones. We are connected with energy, and so they can't divide us.
And also our souls.
Our souls, yeah, it's souls belong to another dimension. It's something regarding energy, and so they can divide us. They are nothing. I don't care. No matter what they say, we are more than numbers.
So many people writing in this chat. It's so
I
beautiful.
have to
Thanks.
take my glasses.
Thank
Let's
you,
check
guys.
the comments.
Let's check the comments before to say
Oh,
goodbye. We
you,
can.
Ciao Sherry, ciao Carmelita. My
No,
friends will...
Sherry. Ciao, Sherry.
Eleonora, I just went on Google and read your life story. Be proud for being a great actress. I hit cuccia with honey, delicious. Brava, Francis.
Brava, Francis Banalamenti.
Ciao Nerina, siamo tutti siciliani. Yes, this is true.
Nerina.
Oh, Sherry is here with us.
Yeah, didn't you see it?
Third generation.
Yeah, a lot of beautiful friends here
Yes.
in this chat. A lot
Actually,
of comments.
we are creating the first museum of immigration here in Sicily. We are connecting with artists. We are collecting pictures, stories. We are becoming excellent into genealogical researches. So
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that an association can make so many amazing goals. And when the theaters and will be open and we will be able to travel again, I think that the best is to come yet.
Nerina?
Yeah, I would like to show something interesting for you, Eleonora. This is Nerina. We used to name her Nerina. Noreen, of course. Noreen Cecchetto, but for us is
Mauro
Nerina.
Micali from Messina.
Nerina is from Furcisiculo.
Yes.
And
But-
she says, as known as grandma surname is
I have been to
Micali or
Furcisiculo
Micali.
several
I
times.
tell you something. The surname Micali is really, especially from Lentini, Catania, and Messina. I'm really aware about that, and maybe
She's
I don't know.
from
Maybe we are
Furcisiculo.
cousins. We are
Furcisiculo,
cousins.
it's
She's
very
from
close
Furcisiculo,
to
yeah.
beautiful area, very close to Giardini Naxos, facing the water. We used to go there with my groups when I used to make tours. It's nice, Furcisiculo. It's very cute.
I want to show a comment. I don't want to be polemic, okay, guys, but I want to answer this comment. In 2,500 years, Sicilians never won a fight. I don't agree. I say Sicilian never made a fight. That's different. So we are an island in the central Mediterranean. We've been ready many times to accept people from all over the world. So we don't never to win. We don't want a fight. So I think it's a little bit different.
I read the Jeff comment. He was referring that a lot of people, they arrived here and they have dominate us. It's true. We have had 13 domination. However, we haven't been all the time. We haven't accepted them. And at one point, we left, and the population has always done what we wanted, and that's why we have always had this parallelism between the kings trying to dominate us and the population that was getting rebel all the time. And for this reason, we passed from one domination to another one. And at one point, when the last domination was the unification of Italy, it's not per chance that starting from the 1860 a lot of Sicilians left because they didn't accept those taxes and those bad situations. So there where we couldn't face those, let's say, power coming from the top. At one point, we left. So I find that in our DNA there is a strength that I have never seen somewhere else. So facing problems, we can resist, and we never accept to get to be dominated. And a lot of people died because of dominations. Actually, studying Sicilian history, there is even a funny one. Sorry if I bother you as a touristic guide. It's the famous Vespri of Sicily in the 1282 when we hunted the French. Do you know how we could recognize if they were French? And once we recognized that they were French, the people they used to kill them, Sicilian killed them all, asking them pronounce the word chickpeas. Chickpeas is in Sicilian ciciri. They weren't able to see ciciri. They said Sicily, killed. So you have to be careful in Sicily.
But Sicily is also an evidence of the balance between different culture. So I don't mean domination. I mean the possibility to have different culture during our heritage. If you think about the kingdom of Frederick II, the king of Sicily, Jews, Arabs, and Christians.
Who wrote the books of history? Who won?
Yeah, they were living in peace.
People, they have resisted, and at one point when they couldn't, they were full as I is here about being oppressed. People left. They just preferred the opposite side of the world because we have never ever renounced to our freedom. So that's my version of the story.
Eleonora, look at this beautiful message from Misty San Filippo.
Sicilian people are so incredible because through the centuries they have experienced earthquakes and being conquered by other cultures. They rise up and persevere through their hardship. Sicilians are faithful and strong. Thank you.
Thank you, Misty.
A beautiful comment.
Thank you so much. Beautiful words.
Here we can talk for hours. That's one of the reasons why the mafia started here, because when we didn't want to be oppressed, we have developed our own.
I think Sicilian people boast something better. Sicilian DNA is more important than other things. We have the power inside, in our soul, in our brain. We are able to make beautiful things, of course, also bad things. But the Sicilian genius is wonderful. When Sicilians are able to make their own choice, they can make masterpieces.
We can say, there is a proverb, cunesci a rinesci.
Cunesci a rinesci. That's great.
Me lo diceva la mia maestra. Until now, I'm really connected with my teacher from the elementary school. And anytime I talk with her, because she's from Catania, mi dice sempre, cunesci a rinesci, tu sei l'esempio.
Yes,
you are the goes away makes its own life better.
Yeah.
And I want to read another beautiful comment.
Oh, Mirella Liberatore Lopresti, it's nice to see how you still talk with your hands. Growing up, kids used to make fun how I move my hands while talking. Yeah, this is non-verbal communication. We made a couple of episodes of Tales of Sicily focused on the non-verbal communication. This is part of Sicilianity. This is part of
Actually,
Sicilianity too.
this is a way that we have developed because our conquered, they used to talk in another language and we
Yeah.
weren't allowed to talk in front of noble people, in front of the owners or the landowners. So we have developed this way to communicate among us, and this is part of our DNA. Nowadays, we still keep it.
Yeah, but I think it's something more. We used to make a meaning. We used to build a meaning just with how do you say?
Because we couldn't
mimic.
use the words, so we have developed the facial
Yes,
expression
Yeah.
and the
sometimes
hands.
it's that, you know, you use your
Non-verbal
hands, your
communication
facial.
gives you
No
the
verbal, yes.
the possibility to understand more than 1,000 words.
Just
So,
with the eyes.
yeah.
Of course.
Francis says, love listening to Eleonora Micali, Eleonora Formica, Gianca Rosella. Italian immigrants all have a story in their lives. God bless America and all Sicily lovers. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to say again, we are so proud to have created this beautiful community of Sicily lovers. So now it's more than a mission. Now it's our life now. it's our life, and you don't know why.
You're doing an excellent job, guys.
It's a secret so far.
Yeah.
In a few days you will realize why. But remember these words, Sicily lover. Okay.
Eleonora, just the last one before to say bye-bye.
It's too late.
Yes.
2 hours passed by so quickly.
No, 1 hour and 36 minutes.
Wow.
Look at that.
1 hour and 36.
Okay.
Just the last one before to say bye-bye.
Okay, the last one from my monologue. Do you say
of
that?
course. Yes, of course.
Okay, let me 1 second, because I have so many.
Don't worry.
Oh my gosh. So many.
Take it easy. Tranquilla.
Okay, this is really my mom. She's a little bit. She's not a racist, but you know, when you don't know something, maybe you are scared because you don't know something. And in the past, I had to boyfriend black. Fermi. And I went in Sicily. Ora comincio a dirle in italiano, in siciliano, e poi Eleonora traduci. Allora arrivo in Sicilia e ci faccio, mamma, sai, stai con questo Caruso, no, bravissimo Caruso, vuoli venire, ti vuoli conoscere, ti capirà. Cioè, prima ho fatto tutta questa presentazione, no? E lei mi fa, dice, ma questo, però, sai, è un po' colorato. Allora, che succede? In cucina a casa mia noi abbiamo un divano nero, di pelle nero. Eravamo seduti che lei era rimasta proprio senza parole, non parlava più e guardavamo la televisione. A un certo punto, così all'improvviso si ne esce, ma è il mio come divano, con una faccia, guarda, una roba veramente. Però questo per dire, io sono una persona veramente aperta, che capirai, vivo a New York, e quindi le contaminazioni, le etnie, tutto quanto. Però lei è divertente la cosa, perché lei ovviamente, non conoscendo questa cosa, le faceva un po', no? Un po' senso, diciamo. Però è divertente perché nel monologo, quando poi c'è questo passo, ovviamente la gente capisce il senso.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much. So
che famiglia.
it's time to say bye-bye.
Yeah.
And so I
Ciao
would like to
all
remember
the
our friends again.
Luciano,
If you,
Lucianella that are connected.
please, Rossella, show again Eleonora Micali website. So for those who want to have a preview of Eleonora's performances, you can visit eleonoramicali.com and have a preview of her too.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay. If you want to add something.
No, I want to say also in the website, there are everything is gonna be coming next, coming soon.
Okay.
Everything is gonna be posted in my website. If they want to be in touch, they can see everything over there.
So again, if you want to watch the first 2 parts of Una donna fantasiusa, you can visit a website, and perhaps you can have a preview of the other projects, so you can have an idea of what Eleonora Micali is planning for the future.
Allora, Eleonora sapi, c'è un modo di dire quando salutiamo. Io ci dico in inglese, ci dico amore, abbracci. Com'è?
Sì, ma come
baci dalla Sicilia, perché lo faccio in inglese, in siciliano.
Non sape più dire manco in italiano.
E gnocchi come a dire?
In inglese.
Stessa cosa, tutte
sì, ma in America però.
E chi dici from New York? Chi dici from
Amore, abbracci e baci dalla Sicilia.
Ok, love hugs and kiss. Ok,
brava. Allora ci siamo pronti?
Pronti.
Ma tutti insieme?
Tutti insieme, all together. Dai, io faccio una ranzana.
Amoni, fai qualche cosa.
Vai.
Love,
hugs,
and kisses from Sicily,
from Brooklyn, New York.
Ciao! Thank you, beautiful ladies. See you soon. Ciao! And Merry Christmas, of course.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Ciao!
Ciao!